The Magical Blueberry Adventure. Once upon a time, in a sunny field, grew a plump and juicy blueberry named Bertha. Bertha loved being a blueberry, but she dreamed of seeing the world beyond her bush. One day, a friendly bee named Buzz flew by and picked Bertha. As Buzz flew over the field, Bertha saw the beautiful flowers, buzzing bees, and happy butterflies. Buzz took Bertha to a bustling farmer's market, where people were buying fresh fruits and vegetables. Bertha met a wise old apple who told her that every fruit has a special gift. As Bertha was wondering what special gift could she have, she met a chatty banana named Benny. "Hey there, little blueberry, what brings you to the market?" Benny asked. Bertha shared her story. Benny introduced her to his friend, Piney the pineapple. Piney was a bit prickly outside but sweet inside. The three fruits explored the market together. Bertha realized her juice could make people happy and healthy. Benny said his potassium-rich goodness helped keep people's energy up. Piney shared that his vitamin C helped boost immunity. Bertha felt proud to be a blueberry, and her new friends encouraged her to appreciate each other's unique gifts. As Buzz flew home, Bertha thanked him for the adventure and her new friends for their company. From that day on, Bertha felt grateful for her home on the bush and looked forward to being a better version of herself, grateful, happy, and contented. She had realized that every small thing has a special gift, and being proud of who you are is the greatest adventure. The Brave Little Blackberry. Once upon a time, in a sunny meadow full of sweet smells and buzzing bees, there was a blackberry bush. On one of its highest branches hung a tiny blackberry named Bella. Bella was small, shiny, and curious. While the other blackberries loved to soak up the sun and whisper to each other, Bella liked to dream. "I wonder what's beyond our bush," she said one day. "Beyond," chuckled the biggest berry. "Why would you ever want to leave? Everything we need is right here." But Bella couldn't stop wondering. She watched the clouds drift by, the butterflies flutter past, and the birds soar high above. "One day," she whispered, "I want to see what's out there too." Then one breezy morning, a gentle gust of wind swirled around the bush. The branch shook and plop. Bella tumbled down into the soft green grass. "Oh no," she gasped, a little frightened. But the wind whispered kindly, "Don't be afraid, little berry, just wait and see." Nearby, under a leaf, lay a tiny bird who had hurt its wing. The poor bird looked hungry and tired. Bella rolled over and landed right beside it. The bird pecked gently at Bella, tasting her sweet juice. With every peck, the bird grew stronger and happier. "Thank you, little berry," chirped the bird. "You saved me." And with a flap and a flutter, it picked up Bella's seed and carried it away. It dropped the seed near a sparkling stream, where sunshine danced and wildflowers. As the seasons changed, the new blackberry bush grew, and its sweet aroma wafted through the meadow, drawing in creatures from far and wide. The bush became a haven for bees, butterflies, and birds who would visit to taste its luscious berries and bask in its shade. One day, a curious rabbit named Rosie hopped by, searching for a new home. She stumbled upon the blackberry bush and was immediately smitten. The bush's sprawling branches and juicy berries were the perfect shelter and snack for Rosie. She decided to make the bush her new home and became its guardian. As Rosie settled in, she noticed that the bush seemed to be responding to her presence. The berries grew sweeter, and the leaves rustled with a softer whisper. Bella's spirit, now a part of the bush, smiled with joy. She had found a new friend, and her legacy would live on. Together, Rosie and the blackberry bush created a sanctuary for all the creatures in the meadow. They would have grand adventures, exploring the surrounding woods and sharing stories of the meadow's secrets. The bush became a symbol of bravery, kindness, and the power of small actions. The journey to the fruit festival, a tale of 4 berry friends. In the heart of Harmony Grove, where sunlight danced through emerald leaves and sweet scents filled the air, 4 berries lived separate, peaceful lives. There was Sunny the strawberry, warm and bright, Ruby the raspberry, gentle and soft, Bella the blueberry, thoughtful and quick, and Bruno the blackberry, strong and steady. Though they lived close, they rarely crossed paths, until one glittering morning changed everything. As the sun rose high, each berry discovered a tiny rolled-up map at their doorstep. The map shimmered with golden ink and read, "Follow this path to the grand fruit festival, where the rarest fruits await." Excited by the promise of adventure, each berry set off separately, unaware that fate had already woven their paths together. Ruby, the raspberry, wandered into a soggy patch of forest floor. With one wrong step, squelch, she sank into thick mud. "Help, someone help," she cried, her tiny arms flailing. Bruno, the blackberry, marching nearby with determined steps, heard her cries. Without hesitation, he rushed over. "Don't worry, Ruby, I've got you," Bruno said, gripping her gently and pulling her free with his powerful arms. Ruby smiled gratefully. "That was so kind, thank you, Bruno." Further along, Bella the blueberry wandered straight into a heavy fog. The path vanished. Her heart raced. "Where am I?" she whispered. Just then, a warm red glow shimmered through the haze, Sunny the strawberry, shining like a tiny lantern. "Follow my light, Bella," Sunny called. With relief flooding her face, Bella hurried toward the glowing berry. "You saved me, Sunny," Bella said, hugging her. "Thank you." Not long after, the now paired friends found Bruno himself in trouble. He stood at the base of a steep hill, panting, trying to climb but sliding down each time. "We'll help you," Sunny and Bella shouted together. They pushed from behind, while Bruno pulled with all his might. Step by step, slipping, leaning, laughing, they finally reached the top. Just then, a sudden burst of wind snatched Ruby's map from her hands. "My map!" she cried as it spiraled toward a deep ravine. Sunny bolted after it, skidding across leaves, diving at just the right moment, and caught it mere inches before it fell. Ruby threw her arms around her. "You saved my whole journey." By afternoon, the four berries emerged from the forest together, standing before an enormous golden gate decorated with grapes and blossoms. A stern gatekeeper blocked their way. "The fruit festival is for the strongest berry," he announced. The berries exchanged worried glances. They weren't the strongest alone. But then Bruno stepped forward, voice steady. "Maybe none of us are the strongest by ourselves, but together, we're unstoppable." A slow smile spread across the gatekeeper's face. "That," he said, "is exactly what I hoped you'd say." He pointed toward a patch of thorny brambles. "Retrieve the rare glowing starfruit from in there together, and you may enter." The thorn patch was dark and twisting, but each berry showed their strength. Sunny's warm glow lit the way, turning darkness into shimmering gold. Ruby's soft, squishy shape let her glide through tight spaces unharmed. Bella's agility helped her dodge every thorn with nimble hops. Bruno's strength pulled them out when the vines threatened to trap them. At last, they reached the center, where the glowing starfruit pulsed with rainbow light. Working as one, they lifted it high and carried it out together. The gatekeeper bowed. "Welcome, brave berries. You have proven true strength, friendship." The gates opened wide, revealing a celebration of colors, music, and the juiciest fruits in the world. As they tasted rare treats and danced among glittering lanterns, a warm understanding settled among them. The real treasure wasn't the starfruit. It wasn't the festival. It was the bond they had formed, bright, strong, and sweet. From that day forward, Sunny, Ruby, Bella, and Bruno journeyed through Harmony Grove not as strangers, but as the closest friends the forest had ever seen.